Technology like artificial intelligence and robotics is not just used in industry, but is also making its ways into our daily lives. For more, we have our business correspondent Ahn Sung-jin to discuss some insight in one of South Korea's key industries. Welcome, Sung-jin.
Thank you for having me here, Dami.
So, Sung-jin, what do you have for us today? I heard you've been visiting some interesting places.
Absolutely, Dami, and I'm glad that I'm here to share them with you. When we first think about robots that move or robots with arms, they seem like something from the distant future, but they are fast becoming part of our everyday lives. One of the key areas robots have been seeing use is in the service and food industries. Service robots are looking to be a tangible part of our daily lives as they're already making outdoor deliveries in some places. This robot strolling down the street is on its way to deliver a freshly packed meal without any human assistance. The company behind it has created indoor and outdoor autonomous delivery robots. Based on a deep learning algorithm, the robot can detect obstacles and wait for traffic lights as it heads to its destination. These robotic workers focus on short-distance delivery from restaurants and cafes to nearby offices and residential areas, while indoor robots work in hotels and offices. Similarly, another company develops serving robots for the restaurant industry and has more than 2,000 robots working in restaurants all over the country.
Well, I definitely need one of those delivery robots. And robots seem to be quite spread across the country. Now, the question is, why are these companies so focused on developing these type of robots?
Well, Dami, I'm glad that you pointed that out. I've talked with one of the CEOs from the companies that I visited, and he provided some insight on his reasoning behind robots and labor shortages.
Many people are concerned that robots will take jobs from humans, but the 3D, dirty, dangerous and demeaning jobs are already in need of workers. If robots can provide not only delivery services, but also fill labor shortages in these areas, that's the ultimate goal that would fill us with a great deal of pride.
Surely robots can be one solution to South Korea's decreasing population. Now, Sung-jin, we have more than just these delivery robots, right?
Of course, Dami, there are many more integrated in our daily lives. I've mentioned delivery service robots in the restaurant industry, but there are other robots that are a bit more directly involved in the process of cooking. This middle school in Seoul, South Korea is the first to use robots to help cook lunch. Rather than workers standing in front of steaming pots and pans, robots do it instead. Research has shown that being exposed to fumes in restaurant and cafeteria kitchens can lead to lung cancer. So the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education introduced robots to improve the working environment for kitchen staff. It's not just schools that are using them. Expressway rest areas are doing so as well.
Not only does it ensure consistency in taste and quality, but our chefs have also said that they are more satisfied as cooking has become more efficient and easier.
Sung-jin, you have to tell us how these robots actually work.
Absolutely. So robots here put the ingredients into a pan, then put them on the stove and pour them into a bowl. One particular robot actually is able to stir the ramen at a certain speed as well.
Now, that's very impressive. Now, how is South Korea trying to develop it even further?
Robots are actually becoming a key aspect in multiple industries, as you've just seen with the places that I visited. As the food tech market is expected to further grow, Korea is definitely trying to do more. Professor Lee explains in detail why so.
The integration of robots in the food industry is expected to progress rapidly as it improves hygiene and quality in the kitchen. The problem is not that these robots are replacing people as workers, as the restaurant industry is already lacking in manpower. It's cooperation that's going to be needed.
The Food and Agriculture Ministry has pledged to increase the budget for food tech to $48.6 million this year. More specifically, it's planning to invest in R&D. The South Korean government also announced plans to provide 1 million robots in the industrial sector by investing more than 3 trillion won, or $2.27 billion by the year 2030. The Trade Ministry also aims to loosen 51 robot-related regulations that have hampered further use, especially for autonomous robots.
It looks like there's still room for the robot industry for South Korea to invest in.
And I'm very excited to see where it goes.
All right, thank you for sharing the latest, Sung-jin, today.
No worries, my pleasure, Dami.